So recently, I found out about this funny thing called shrinking plastic. You draw something on it, you shove it into the oven, and boom, you get like a little thing, a little plastic thing. You can turn it into a keychain or like an earring or something. When I was looking actually for shrinking plastic on Amazon, I saw a lot of like sets with the metal for a keychain or an earring. You could like pretty much just turn it with that set into it. And so I went with Keychains. This is the package I got. I'm also gonna link it below, the one I got. But I got this one with just keychains because I wasn't necessarily interested in getting earrings, so I just got keychains. How do I open this? I think there's an instruction. Maybe it is. Like, this looks like an instruction, I think. What's with the double plastic? It is an instruction. 1, design it. 2, use the scissor and cut the pattern out. Obviously, you're supposed to like leave, I don't know if you can see, you should leave like a little bit of space around it. Do not use a microwave oven. Yeah, I was confused about that. I saw people saying like, oh, use a microwave. I don't think that's gonna work. I feel like my microwave would explode. And 3, heat shrink it with 160 Celsius, 2 minutes. If you do not have an oven, use a hot air gun. Instead, place the heat shrink inside the container and blow it into the heat shrink sheets will begin to curl. Continue to bake it and it will become stretched and straight. Finally, take it out when it is straight and no longer shrinking, and then flatten it with heavy weights. The only thing I also saw to it is that it has like a rough side and a normal side. I can't get in. Is there another? There's no way. There's 3 layers of plastic on this shirt. So this is another layer because there is like a folder thing, as you can see. I was trying to get that. I can't get it because there's another one. Okay, so yeah, now you actually get the plastic covered sheets and the singular keychains. And the hooks for it. A ton of plastic for no reason. And it's also plastic sheets. Like, why are you wrapping it 3 times? Oh. Okay. You have a rough side and a glossy side. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to draw on the rough side. So, let's do it. A great transition, I know. I'm gonna try to just draw something with colored pencils. Let's see, I actually wanted to do like a star. Also, hold on. You're supposed to like sketch something first and then sketch it on there because if it's on there, it's on there, you know? So I actually sketched out some stuff in my sketchbook for it. So we're gonna do that. Okay. It works quite well, I would like to say, considering it is cheap colored pencil. I'm very stupid right now, if you haven't noticed, because I'm doing it in the middle of the fast paper instead of on the edge to maybe reuse the rest of it. So I wanted to make yellow and maybe brown for the eyes. Can I get in there? Some people also put it in their printer and print on it. I don't know. I wouldn't be so sure because I would be scared about stuff that can be put into the oven. I guess stuff like this just melts, but I don't know about like ink. I already did that purposefully so I have something to go off of when I cut. I also wanted to do a strawberry. I also sketched that. Also sketched like Cebu, my OC, so I could do like a like maybe the half of it because it's A4, because it shrinks down from like 100% to 20, I think it said. I would like a normal sized keychain like this one, maybe. Oh no, I hate when I mirror it and it looks like ass. So next we're gonna do the strawberry. I'm aware that strawberries aren't pink, but I just use the red as the outline, so I feel like with the green here as well, I think I couldn't just use the red for the inside. Okay, you can barely see the dots anymore. I guess that kind of sucks. And when you turn it around, it's fine. It's fine. It's not even that bad. How do I do this? Probably around here. And I would like a bit of space around it. I mean, I don't think it's gonna influence the way it will look, because as I said, some people don't even do a border around it. The worst thing that can happen is that I hole punch it wrong, and then the whole design's for the trash. I could use this. I could abuse old Samuel for this. Can I use fine liner? Will my oven explode? I don't think it will. I think I'm fine. I'm just going over lines multiple times so it maybe holds to the plastic a bit better. I feel like going over it once might just not be good enough. Like, obviously fine liner is a lot more vibrant than color pencil. Okay, time to mirror it. And I smudged it. Okay. Doesn't look bad, but I smudged it. My bad. I just have to go over it again. Now we have two just items in color pencil and fine liner. So gonna do a little border around him. Oh yeah, I also wanted to make a bee on it actually. Just gonna do a little bee. A lazy little bee. It's gonna end up pretty small anyway, like it's not gonna be super big anyway, so you won't see the tiny mistakes that I make. If you want to do this, definitely get good colored pencils, because I'm pressing my wrist stupid with these cheap ass things. I also wouldn't recommend fine liner at all. Like, it is more vibrant, but like right here you can see it does just run away, and there's nothing you can do. That's just the way the fine liner does its thing. It just runs away. I think we're just gonna do a few basic more things, like a heart, because I really can't I have no idea what to think, like how big it will be. I have no idea. I think then I can come back to it. I can size them right. I just want to do it with this right now. This might be a waste, but I'm also gonna probably reuse the ones here I don't use. I'm probably gonna reuse that because that would be a waste, like I said. To just, you know, get a better feeling for how big they're actually gonna end up being, you know. It sounds like metal, but it's just a bit annoying to cut through. And now I'm hole punching them all, of course, because they need their holes for their keychains. And now they go into the oven. I put them at, like it said, 160 degrees and bake them for 2 minutes. Now I'm putting the chains on them. We're back and we have the finished product. We have the finished thing. Sadly, the heart broke. You're supposed to press down on it with something, like either you press with your hand really hard and have something in between there, or you just use something really heavy so it doesn't, so it's straight pretty much. And I did that too late. You should have done that whenever it's still warm, like fresh out the oven, and I did that too late, like 5 seconds too late maybe. The other ones worked out. I did use this one first because this was like kind of my tryout. When I tried to straighten it out when it was already cold, the thing broke off. I'm over explaining it, but pretty much the other ones worked out. You still have that rough side and the glossy side, like here you have the rough side you draw on and the glossy side, and you still have that as well with these ones. I've seen a lot of people put UV resin, something with UV they put on it, and so it, you know, is protected the side you drew on, because you could easily just probably draw something else on it. You know, it's not a protected side. You have the bee. What was most important to me, the star, because I found it very cute and I'm very happy it turned out well. The strawberry. The sand doodle with fine liner. You can see though, on the normal side it's all normal, but on the glossy side it's smudged a teensy weensy bit. I don't even know if you can see, like here on the side of his hair or something, like it's smudged a tiny bit. So don't use fine liners, what I recommend. We also of course have the sea blue one that I thought was actually gonna be a lot tinier. Like I actually thought it would be tinier, like by a lot. But also, once again, that's why I'm saying don't use fine liner. Also here, like you can see, especially on the hand, it's smudged. So don't use fine liner. Don't use fine liner. If I do have done anything, like if I have made a few more, which I will, a few pictures right now where I show you a few other keychains I made. So I recommend it if you want to make a keychain at home, pretty much. If you have an oven or a heat gun, I don't have that. I would recommend it if you want to have merch of whatever. Like you can just trace, like you can print out a picture of, for example, Hello Kitty, SpongeBob, whatever. You can like print them out and then you can trace it literally. And then you have like a little merch, a little keychain of whatever you want, is what I'm trying to say. It's really nice if you just want to do a little something. I think the strawberry and the star are my favorite. If you enjoy what you just saw, like and subscribe. Bye.